The Eye of Ra functions as a female energy. It is an extension of the sun god Ra. It is a violent force that is usually associated with Sekhmet and Hathor. Sekhmet was the daughter of the sun god, Ra, who acted as the vengeful manifestation of Ra's power, the Eye of Ra. In a myth about the end of Ra's rule on the earth, Ra sends the goddess Hathor, in the form of Sekhmet, to destroy mortals who conspired against him. In the myth, Sekhmet's bloodlust was not quenched at the end of battle, that led to her destroying almost all of humanity. To stop her, Ra poured out beer dyed so that it resembled blood. Mistaking the beer for blood, she became so drunk that she gave up the slaughter and returned peacefully to Ra. Let's look at some other affiliations with the eye. Hathor was often referred to as the Eye of Ra or the Eye of Adam, and her sun disk is often represented as an eye from which the sun is born. In the story of the sun god's voyage through the night sky and the underworld, Hathor stands on her prow keeping watch for any sign of danger from Apophis. Now, let's look into the sun and moon. The Egyptians often referred to the sun and the moon as the eyes of the gods. The right eye of the god Horus, for instance, was equated with the sun, and his left eye equated with the moon. At times, the Egyptians called the lunar eye the Eye of Horus, and called the solar eye the Eye of Ra. Egyptologist Rolf Krauss argues that no text equates the eyes of Horus with the sun and moon till late in Egyptian history, so the Eye of Horus must have originally had some other significance. Sekhmet is the astrological sign of Leo. Sekhmet is symbolic to the summer's heat and destruction of vegetation, the blood-red Nile, and Ra at his greatest strength before weakening. Hathor was a sky goddess, known as Lady of Stars and Sovereign of Stars, and linked to Sirius. Her birthday was celebrated on the day that Sirius first rose in the sky. Here is a copy of the zodiac at Dendera, and here is the Eye of Ra. Here is Ra on his barge. He's located as the constellation Ophiuchus, which is in the galactic center of the Milky Way. How can Ra be stationary and the sun at the same time? Is the sun on Ra's head something else? In my opinion, Ra's sun disk is the star Vega in the constellation of Lyra. Vega's name comes from the Arabic word waki, which means falling or swooping eagle. Next to Ra is Ophiuchus is Libra, who is Harpocrates. Harpocrates was adapted by the Greeks from the Egyptian child god Horus, who represented the newborn sun.